25, Top Series 2 hobby. We're opening. Let's do it here. Waiting on these 4 teams to come out. Let's try a 4 spot here. I don't think that's actually really good to do. 10 spot at 28 per is exactly how we get this off.
Did they say, did the guy that revealed himself why he didn't vote for Ichiro?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure like it is public knowledge.
It's freaking stupid.
It is public knowledge.
They should be disbarred from being voters ever again. Am I wrong?
It's such a fine line. I don't know. They need an auditing committee. Right? That's what I'm saying, YJ. Ban him.
Come on, dude. I mean, it's just obvious. Jeter, Griffey, these guys are Hall of Famers. I mean,
wow,
not even close.
Ballot public. That's crazy. I thought that was always public.
Yeah, that's freaking stupid, dude. Dumb.
All right, cool. We got these 4 teams out here. Someone let me know what you want. 1, 3, 4 here for these Yanks. Get these Yanks off.
This doesn't make sense. Pure hate.
Completely agree, YJ. It's like there's such a there's no guideline, if you will. So that it just forces these people to be No. He's in the Hall of Fame, Bart. He's just talking about the one person who didn't make him unanimous. There was one voter supposedly who didn't vote for Ichiro.
It's comical. It's comical.
Let's give a kill for everyone here.
People still tied to opinion, but there is no argument against him being in the Hall of Fame. That's all I gotta say. At age, what did he start? At age 26, 27, he came in. He got 3,000 hits.
Yeah.
Get out of town. Get out of town with that.
239 kill here. We're waiting on these teams. 4 to go. Nice. Let's go, Brink. I'll put some points back on. Yanks are gone here.
I just would love to hear the argument against why not putting him in the Hall. What was your reasoning behind it? I just want to hear it. You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to all of that. But what was your reasoning behind it? Be a man. Hey, you're the one that did it. Say why. What do you say, Kat?
I sounds like a vendetta.
It sounds like you're the only one that didn't vote for him, and you don't want to say why. You just don't want to stay quiet about it.
Mets are gone for...
Makes sense.
Nobody. The Yankees are gone here for Brink.
Give me a reason. Give me a reasoning. I don't hear it.
Brink! Cool. Mets here. 65. Someone take him. I'll kill it from the store here.
I'll respect it if you tell me why. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know,
Man
tell
up.
me why. Man up. Tell me what's up. Tell me why you
Boom.
didn't want it.
YJ for the Mets. Yep, absolutely, bro. I completely agree.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's stupid. It's so dumb.
Brink real quick.
Beyond idiotic.
Cool. There we go. Took care of that.
Hey, that's just my opinion. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just it's a vendetta, honestly. At that point, like he said, it had nothing to do with Derek Jeter. It had all to do with Josh Beckett not being on the ballot.
Okay.
You know?
Makes sense. So you're gonna blame Jeter for that?
Exactly. Doesn't matter if it was
it doesn't
Jeter.
matter, yeah,
Doesn't matter if it was Jeter or
We're gonna blame Jeter for that,
you know,
okay? Yep.
whoever it was.
Makes
Babe Ruth. If it was Babe Ruth, he wouldn't have voted for him.
Makes sense.
Sick. That's you. Whoever that. That's why it's a vendetta, you know.
No, Bartholomew, relax.
Oh my god.
Relax. I mean, if you're the one writer who didn't do it, I would love to hear reasoning why. That's all. And I think that, you know, if you don't put out the reasoning why, then you're hiding. Come on.
There should be some Dynasty added tonight there. That's the only thing that's going to be added for tonight. But your next releases are Topps Chrome, which is going to be fun. Obviously, that's not being put in the store tonight.
I mean, if you're a writer on the baseball, what is the Writers Association? If you're a guy who didn't want to vote for whatever person. All right. If you want to hide your reason, all right.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense.
July 23rd, that comes out. Yes, sir. 2025. So I predicted it should be in the store by like July 20th, 21st, maybe? July 20th or the 21st? But other than that, there's really not going to be anything too crazy like releases. We have Bowman Sapphire. We have Inception. We have Dynasty.
Are you doing 2 boxes in one row?
Yeah, I usually just do
Okay.
2 stacks like that.
Okay, cool. It's like umpires throwing. You looked at me wrong. I'm gonna throw you out the game. You're out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is dumb.
Yes, this is the last case of Series 2 here, folks. Verified. But you know what? I bet if the time comes, or you know, whoever it might be. I don't want. I hate saying Shohei, but like we have to talk about a future person. Like Kershaw's a bad one because you know people are gonna vote no Kershaw.
Yeah,
like
they
he
are.
wasn't the #1 pitcher in the entire
Come
world.
on.
So like you know people are gonna vote no for their reasons. Their reasons.
It's fucking dumb.
Let's get it, Sponja.
It's all personal. It's about them. It's not about the player who, you know, should be in the Hall of Fame.
No, Kershaw is a lock. That's for sure. He's
But
going to
he's
be in the
not
Hall
gonna
of
be
Fame, but
unanimous.
he's not going to be unanimous. Not that I necessarily like, just based off of how these writers are.
Yeah,
he
these
he
idiot
wouldn't be.
writers.
He would never be unanimous.
Idiot writer. He's not gonna be.
But
We're all arguing if Pujols is gonna be unanimous. He should be, but if there's a guy out there that doesn't, hello.
yeah, Scherzer.
These guys are
Excuse me.
locks. They're just not locks for unanimous.
Scherzer is a lock for the Hall of Fame. Just again, not unanimous. How many have been unanimous?
Only one.
Only one. That's
Mo
the
Rivera.
only
That's
one?
it's only Mo.
Are you
bro.
serious?
It's only Mo. And there's only a couple players. And Ripken, Cal Ripken wasn't unanimous. Get the fuck out of here with that. Yeah, stupid. Dumb.
Wow.
Mo Rivera's the only one.
Why, Jade? I was blind. I didn't even read the article about it.
Two have been uni, says Barrett. Who's the two?
Nah, I think it's just one.
It's Mo. Enter Sandman.
Man, never liked Mo, the kid who came from nothing, who used a little cardboard glove for his glove. Multi-world World Series winner. Oh, man. How could you not like Mariano Rivera? I get if you were a Red Sox fan, but you're an A's fan, YJ. Come on. He never caught a fly ball.
I also would like to see the voting history of the people like the guy who didn't vote for it. I would love to see his voting history.
Right, absolutely.
I
That
would
too.
love to.
That absolutely as
You know,
well.
that piques my curiosity. Guys who didn't vote for these, people.
Yo, have a good one, JK.
Yeah, we'll see you again.
How long you in town for? You don't know. Hopefully
a long time.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
sir. Good luck, man.
Good luck, caller.
Oh, Mariano Rivera had an at-bat. Mariano Rivera absolutely had an at-bat.
That's an atrocity. McDonald, that Ripken vote was an atrocity.
Given, I think Mariano Rivera swung and missed on all 3 pitches, but he did have an at-bat. Nah, he never caught a fly ball, but he put the helmet on.
Who are the writers that didn't vote Ripken? I want to kneel down. Give me a reason for that.
That's...
Give me a reason for that shit.
Oh, God. Exactly, Bar. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't know. I would never find the hate on those guys.
What was the percentage on Ken Griffey Jr.?
Those kids who grew up with, yeah, sticks and wads of Scotch tape. Exactly, bro. Those are the guys I love. That was like Mo.
Was Griffey along those lines? The 98%?
He had to have been. I think Griffey was 3 votes away, is what I read. Yeah, exactly. Griffey off by 3 votes. Mo almost ran you over?
So Ripken had 98.5. Why is it so different? You know what I'm saying? What is it? One voter?
Yeah,
Three
maybe
more?
there might have been like the number changed. I don't know.
These writers probably felt like, this player didn't deserve to be unanimous. You know what I mean? Or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, no Red Sox in 51.
I could list a handful of players that should have been unanimous Hall of Famers. And it should be an honor for them to be that.
Yeah, Griffey missing by 3 is crazy.
It's crazy. Cal Ripken's records will never be smelled. His games played record, you won't even smell that record. No one's gonna smell that record.
Derek Jeter missed 1 vote. Ichiro Suzuki missed 1 vote.
Get the fuck
Griffey
out of
missed
here.
3. Tom Seaver missed 5. Nolan Ryan missed...
Tom Seaver missed 5?
Nolan Ryan missed 6. Cal Ripken missed 8. Ty Cobb missed 4. That was with way less riders back then.
Ripken missing 8? That's an atrocity.
No, you're not lame, YJ. You're actually not for that.
Get outta here.
I'm not a... I've never quite figured it out.
Get out of here. Get out of here with that.
I never quite figured that one out either, bud.
This doesn't make sense to me. Never did. It never did. Can you tell me why Maddox, Chipper Jones, these guys are not unanimous? Tony Gwynn?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Dude, that's so sick, Barrett. Mo was driving a Ferrari 458. That's nasty.
You didn't want to put Greg Maddox in unanimously? Get out of here, dude. Get out of here with that. What was your reasoning why Maddox is not Hall of Fame?
Show me the votes. Show me the voters.
Tell me why Greg Maddox is not unanimous.
The losers.
Where's CC on this list? CC should be high up there. CC is one of the most accomplished pitchers in baseball. It's just ridiculous.
He's not even in his top, like...
CC had, like, 350 wins on his career?
Yeah, 86%. He had 52 people not vote for him?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wade Boggs. I don't think so, buddy. Wade Boggs. Give me Tony Gwynn instead of Boggs.
Yeah, where's Tony Gwynn at?
He's on top of that list and the high on that list. Right behind Hank Aaron.
He missed.
Hank Aaron? Get out of town with
Yeah,
that.
12 votes. 12 non-votes. No more Dynasty for tonight, Dizzle. Yes, sir. No more Dynasty for tonight. There should be some more put in the store at some point for tomorrow.
Hank Aaron's another name. Should have been unanimous. Get the fuck out of town. Are you going to argue that? Hank Aaron not being unanimous?
I mean, there's everyone.
Hello?
Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth had 11 guys not vote for him. Steve Carlton as well. He had 19.
Yeah. He's only number 2 all-time strikeouts player. That's all. I'm done talking about that. I'm done talking about this.
Bang. 23 going tonight. What's the 23? What's the 23 at? Ooh, the Topps Chrome Update Delight. That would need a major push. Big boy push.
Major push.
It would need, like, loans would have to be dished out. Oops, also we're on the wrong board, sorry. Series 2 hobby there. Loose, good luck here, folks. Everyone's paid in full, ready to go.
Wade
do
Boggs
his
is known to
thing.
eat a bucket of fried chicken and drink a 12-pack of beer.
Yeah,
every
exactly.
day.
The Chicken Man. Urseg there.
Chicken and beer, man.
KB. On our relic. Our first relic of the break here is going to be KB.
KB.
KB, you know me. Carlos Correa, insert.
What are we?
These are just going to be, these are sleeve. Yeah, these two are sleeve here. It's just relic. And then this one's just going to be like face forward.
Case later.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, not even like a insert. Sleeve the inserts. Well, but we might have to grab a new 3-row. I don't know how.
I'll grab one later.
Or a new 5-row, I should say.
I'll grab one later.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's actually going to be awesome. DeVries versus Pope, that's going to be so much fun. I'm excited. Gold here out of 50 here. Kamir Yu.
Wait a minute, Cat. I'm
For the
gonna have to grab
Tigers.
some 79s because I think these are 79s.
Yeah, and if not, then they should.
The
They
wood ones. The
might fit in
wood
a.
pieces are 79s.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah, they are 79s. They are 79s. Dude, I can't. I keep forgetting that DeVries is the new coach at IU here. And his son. Royce. Hope for Pope. Hope for Pope.
Get something real quick,
Cool.
Unless we have them here. No, we're out of 79 pointers, man. Jeez.
Yeah, Leo DeVries is the new head coach at Indiana. Yes, that is verified. Leo DeVries, yes. He said, "Screw it. I'm done with baseball. I'm going to what I know best. Let's coach basketball. College basketball, that is." Zach Gallen. Gallen out of 150 here for the Diamondbacks here. Schmidt Turner insert. Don't see many pieces backwards like that. Let me go through that handful real quick here, just to make sure I didn't miss any other pieces. Sometimes there's usually 2. If one's backwards, there's usually 2, but not this time. It will actually, Brink. I hope so too. God, we need it. Oops, sorry.
Wow, McDonald, that's right. 76 pitch game, 76 pitch complete game
What?
for Greg Maddux.
What?
Yeah, he had one of those.
How?
What do you mean how? Because he's Greg Maddux. They don't call him the professor for nothing.
I'm gonna go home and watch that exact game.
You don't have 300 and what 40 some odd wins for your career.
76 complete game. That's insane. I've never heard of such a thing.
Those are stats that is just like mind-boggling. You know what I mean?
That's unfathomable.
How many Cy Youngs did he have? And yet you don't want to put him in the Hall? Get out of town with that.
76 complete game shutout. Was it a shutout? Shutty? Not even the record is 58. All right, who did that? Some dude from like the 1860s.
Yeah, it's pre live ball era.
Jesus.
No.
1860s that must have been from.
That don't count for me. 1944.
Joe McGillicuddy, exactly.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Joe McGillicuddy.
Makes sense.
Let's see a big leaguer do that today. I think that's impossible to do. Angel Martinez, Guardians.
So a man that hits 200 for 10 years, and for 10 years hit what? 10-time Gold Glove winner, 10-time All-Star.
Candelario. Purple, Eduardo Rodriguez. Winston McKirsten. I gotta see that photo. Caden Dana. It was the first pitch of somebody. There she is. Jen Tran here, first pitch. Hello, Jen.
Hey, yeah.
Hey.
I don't know, you were a bachelorette.
I got Bobo's attention.
Bachelorette, okay. I just wanted to see who she was. I never heard of her.
Gunner here out of 99. Excuse me, Gunner out of 90 on this one. I forget the name of this. It's not the vintage stock. Totally forget the name of this one. The different back. I forget the name of the parallel there. That one out of 90 there. Beautiful all-star one, though. James Wood. It's not the vintage stock. I can't remember what the name of it is. Gomber, this guy pitched yesterday. Got lit up, of course. Bobo's got all the information about the Baseball Writers of America here. What's their headquarters?
I'm just trying to see who they are.
Let's go to their headquarters and riot. Luisa Rice. It's the go-to in any graduation picture? Nice. Must be. It's the only way. Did you hit that link?
Sure, well, okay. Alright. Old Haas Redburn.
Old Haas Redburn.
Good old Haas.
Britsky. Brixie. Something like that. Brixie. Grab a new fiber, bro. Thank you, bro. Vladdy Jr. here. Blue Jays. This one goes to Sammy. Sammy on the HFA. Ezekiel. What's your name? It all started. Oh my God, Barrett. That is so bad. That is so bad, Barrett. Ryan Feltner. Thank you. I sure hope so, J-Mac. I sure hope so, brother. Man, man, man. We need it. Boy, do I need it. Oh, wow. It was Red Barrett. Chris Barrett's uncle. Long-lost uncle. Sugano on the team logo border here. And who's our auto? Mason Montgomery here after Sugano. Mason Montgomery, our second autograph here after Angel Martinez. This one goes to the Rays. Schneid.
Oh, nice Blue Jays.
Schneid. Yeah, a little Blue Jay HFA.
Like that.
Gunna. Cruz for the Nationals here, and Skyler. Just not a wood there so far there, Skyler. Just a cruisy. Cool, Barrett. Oh boy, I'm scared to look at that photo now. Your principal must have been like, what the hell? It was a Roki base. Pulled out. Found him. Trigger Trey and the Sum of Superstars. Churio. Damn, she got the can the next year. A cruise missile for your big wood. Exactly. Let's go here. Come on now, Skyler. A cruise missile for the big wood. Hold on here. Need something. JT. Who's hit 2 home runs tonight? Dude, today has been the home run day. Someone hit 2 home runs against Houston today?
I'm telling you, it's home run parlay day.
Crazy here. Let's go, Scott. That'd be nasty. I'm not sure how much they are, but I know it's a big team.
I wonder how
especially
many
with
home run
Corbin Carroll.
parlays he hit today. AB.
Is that his thing?
Yeah, maybe.
AB's the home run parlay kid. Julio, meh? That's what I've heard, Brink. I've heard it was meh. Who are you? Logan Driscoll here, purple at a 250. Driscoll at a 250. Goldie. B-Freeze, I think you are absolutely right, and I appreciate your integrity there, and I'll help you out accordingly for that. Thank you, dude. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. B-Freeze. Thanks, B. I appreciate that, man. No, you're good, B. I can just take the points out, or I'll take out a certain number of points there, since you have integrity, and I appreciate that, and that goes a long way for me. I will help you out accordingly, okay? If you still have points in there, I'll just take the points out. Cool, awesome, B. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Absolutely. That's so sick. Bo Jackson for the Royals and Sponger. Sponger, that is nasty, dude. For Sponger, too, which is just so sick. Nice hit, Sponger. A little Bo Jackson action there. Nice hit, dude. The 1990 All-Star there. That's so sick. Let's go, Sponger. That's like that's like something like it's S2, so it's like so tough to like celebrate any autos here in S2. That's when we celebrate there, especially for Sponger there. Nice hit, Sponger. Let's go. Nice Bo Jackson action. That Bo Jackson documentary on, I'm not sure which.
30?
Yeah, the 30 for 30, exactly. That was one of my favorite 30 for 30s. I love that. Because I didn't know a lot, like, if you did that today, imagine that today. No. It's not a thing today.
They would assume he was on juice.
Exactly. So growing up, I was like, oh, well, that's just not humanly possible. And multiple people were doing that. Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson.
Deion Sanders didn't do it like Bo.
No, he didn't. You're right. You are correct.
Deion Sanders was, Deion had, he was the best corner in football for a long time.
Still played, though, and but still...
Athlete-wise?
Athlete-wise, yeah. No. How much did Deion play in the bigs?
He played a decent career.
He was in the bigs? Like, he worked his way up through the minors?
Deion Sanders, MLB.
Carlos Rodriguez here at a 74. 74 here. Yeah, the hip injury. That was the craziest part. That was what was so sad about that 30 for 30. Yeah. Deion was good at 92, 93.
Yeah, career 263 average.
Wow, really? That's like way higher than I would have thought.
186 stolen bases.
In 5 years? In 6 years? That's a lot of stolen bases for listen. That's a lot of bags.
I think he only played 8 years.
That's a lot of bags for 8 years. That's pretty cool.
He got 56 for Cincinnati one year.
That must have been a very different time of life. I remember just seeing videos of Deion
Well, watch the 30-30 for Deion. That was a cool one.
Yeah, I don't think I actually watched the Deion 30 for 30. I watched the Bo one. I didn't get to see that one. Which one's that one, Barry?
Why is Xander Bogaerts here? What's this? Random Xander Bogaerts. Did you want to see this one too?
No.
What was this in?
I don't know.
What do you have to say?
It shouldn't have been there. Nice. Golden Mirror image variation here. It's David Bednar. Bednar. What's up, Carrick? Bednar here for the Pirates and Mateus. Mateus Cubs. Cool. No worries, Carrick. Thank you, brother. Mr. York here. What's going on, Carrick? Good to see you. Got it. You're already on the board here for these these Guardians.
What? Greg Maddux has 355 career wins.
Who has the most wins in baseball history?
Cy Young.
Yeah, is it really? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. He probably has like 600.
500 wins.
What?
500.
What?
511.
Yo, Frank. What the fuck? What the absolute hell?
I agree, Brink.
Austin Gomber does.
I agree, Brink.
Yeah. Manny here for the Padres. Manny and the Padres here. That one goes to Mateus. 511 wins. That's crazy. Okay, what about not that era of baseball there? The Miz.
All right, so I want to ask you, a guy like Greg Maddux with 355 career wins.
Yeah.
Not Hall of Fame?
I mean, he is Hall of Fame. It's just a matter of unanimous here. And people have vendettas. Come on, Bobo. People have vendettas.
355?
People...
3,371 strikeouts
anyone
for his career?
Anyone with 400 wins? Other than Cy Young? We're not counting Cy Young here.
Yeah, Walter Johnson.
And then that's it? Wow.
These are all...
Look at all those old names.
Yeah.
Roger Clemens at 350. Okay, Roger Clemens at 354 is really what? That's what's crazy.
Yeah, and Maddux did it with 88, 87.
I assume this all means the early era of ball or whatever, that yellow.
I don't know what that means, but...
It should say it at the bottom there.
It's just telling me that these writers don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Maybe it doesn't say that. Never mind. Clemens was true, so yeah, that is
I'm sorry.
fairly true.
That's fucking stupid. Dino's elected to National Baseball Hall of Fame. I don't know what that means. You mean these guys are not Hall of Famers?
Denotes
These guys are
elected
not Hall.
to.
These,
Oh wow!
Because Clemens
Right,
didn't make
gotcha.
it. Bobby Matthews didn't make it. Tommy John didn't make it. Jamie Moyer with 269 wins.
Jamie Moyer
did not make it.
Skylar, is Hall of Good doing a voting for Ubaldo? Are you serious?
That's why he's called the Professor.
Everyone, please go vote Ubaldo for Hall of Good. MLB Hall of Good podcast. No, but they should. I agree, Skylar, dude. If Ubaldo gets on there, he's a shoo-in. I think he's a shoo-in for that, the Hall of Good.
Look, Wakefield had 200 wins as a knuckleballer. That's insane to me.
200 wins as a knuckleballer? That's baller. That's so baller.
Yeah, he made the list at number 2. Look, 200 wins as a knuckleballer, bro.
There is a Hall of Very Good. There really is. MLB Hall of Good podcast. It's completely blown up, and we're the voters. We're the voters. The people. The people. Yeah. How many wins did Tolo Colon have? Flip. I think is he hurt right now? I think he's been hurt.
Jamie Moyer has one less win than Mike Mussina.
Wow. Moose. I used to love watching Moose. I used to love watching Moose, Andy Pettit. Who else was some names on that lineup? CC Sabathia, actually, when he was a Yankee. Blue Michael Harris here for the Braves. This one goes to Flip. Flip it. Flipper. Jabba, Pavano, Carl Pavano. Oh my gosh. Not for nothing. Phil Hughes. Yep, Phil Hughes. Absolutely. Yeah, Roy Halladay, R.I.P. R.I.P. to Roy Halladay.
So Roy Halladay makes the Hall. But Oral Hershiser didn't?
Wait, Oral Hershiser's not in the Hall? Yeah, absolutely. Cliff Lee. That was a great World Series. I went to that parade. Here's our vintage stock. We were just talking about this kid here. No Joe at a 99 here. No Joe, who is no longer a current Rocky. Johnny Baseball takes it down there. Halfway mark. Yeah. I think the Boone thing was super cool maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, and I don't know. I could see the Yankees step in a new direction here if they don't win a World Series. It's World Series or bust for those Yankees. I still think my World Series prediction is still gonna be Yankees Dodgers this year. That's what I think.
I don't think Yankees get there.
I think the Yankees turn it up come that time, August, September.
I don't think they have the pitching. I really don't.
They'll be deadly in a 5-game series if they're healthy. That bullpen's got a lot to figure out as well.
If you lose to the
Weaver.
Blue Jays, or losing to the Blue Jays in the standings, you're not making it.
Bobo, you guys just got swept by the Marlins. Get out of here. Come on. What are you saying, Bobo? Come on. Oh, gosh, we have an 18
Yankees aren't
random...
making it with that pitching, brother. You gotta admit, their pitching's atrocious.
A healthy staff, though?
What are we talking?
We're talking...
Who's the ace?
Max Fried is the ace there. You got Rodon in the 2. You got your 3...
Again.
is gonna be the 3 starter from the Yankees.
And Rodon are very inconsistent. Very inconsistent.
I actually loved Girardi when I was growing up. Former Rocky legend as well, Joe Girardi. Clark Schmidt, if he's on his game. And honestly, not for nothing, I think that AL East is wide open. I do completely agree with Bobo. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. I do completely agree. That AL East is wide open right now. Griffin Conine here for the Marlins. This one goes to Johnny. Johnny, can anyone else get any cards? It's just been the Johnny show here.
Johnny show.
Tanaka and Judge. Masahiro.
Tanaka-san.
I liked Masahiro. I love what's his name? Ching-Ming Wong. That's it. Thank you. Ching-Ming Wong. Luis Arraez on the Aqua exclusive.
So I see Freed, Rodon, and who's your number 3? Will Warren?
I mean, if he's healthy, it should be Clark Schmidt. It should be Clark Schmidt.
They're not making the World Series. I'll bet against it.
That's what they. It's very eerily similar.
I'll bet against
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there from last year.
I'll bet against it.
Eggy out of 150. I think those Rays and those Blue Jays.
I couldn't agree with you anymore.
I don't know. I don't know. I think they got Mr. Toxic. Mr. Toxic, what's his name out?
I tell you what, I like the Blue Jays have a better pitching staff. Can you believe that? If Scherzer's healthy, right? Gossman, Barrios.
Go look at Jose Barrios' game log. There's no way it can be good. Kevin Gausman, I think he has actually had a pretty decent game log. I think he's actually had a decent year here.
6-6.
Eh.
Okay. 93. Yeah.
Eh.
Barrios 3.64 ERA.
It's a little bit better. KB.
Eric Lauer.
Eric Lauer is a sneaky dude. He's a journeyman.
2.6 ERA.
I love Eric Lauer. I've always loved Eric Lauer, especially from the KBO. By the way, I said he was a KBO MVP. That is absolutely false. It was Eric Fetty that I was thinking of.
Fetty.
Not
Fetty.
Yeah, not
Cardinals pitcher.
Yeah, Eric Fetty, not that man.
Eric Lauer's killing it.
Even though I do like Eric Lauer. Fetty Wap. Exactly. Fetty. 2 Fetty Wops. Orioles are like, I know there are only 11 games out there, but I feel like that whole division's struggled. Other than the Rays and the Blue Jays recently.
If it's Yankees, Tigers, and the ALCS, I'm banking everything on Tigers. Why? Because you gotta face Scooble 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess
in a 7-game set, you're gonna face Scooble 3 times.
Hmm.
Game 1, 4, and 7. Maybe twice.
Yeah.
Give me Scooble 2 times.
What? Look at this friggin'. Look at this team.
I think everyone will agree with me. Take the Tigers over the Yankees.
It's not it's the Yankees. They're the most hated team in the world. Of course, everyone's gonna agree.
Not because of the hate, because they just don't have a good team, in my opinion.
I don't know. They're still leading that division.
No, they're not. They're not, sir. They're 2 games back. When I just said the Blue Jays have a better record than you, you're in trouble, son. Cat's like, I gotta reconsider my options here. I gotta reconsider what I'm saying here. Yeah. Look at it right. Look at it, buddy. Yankees are the tied for the 4th best record in the AL with Tampa Bay.
5-game losing streak they're on.
Astros have a better record than the Yankees.
Astros are they're no pushover.
Astros
are no
with
pushover.
Jordan being out for all year.
Is he out all year?
He hasn't been playing.
That is a grindy.
Tell me.
That is a grindy lineup.
Where's Jordan? What's he been doing?
I mean, if he's hurt, then that's the answer. Those Astros are a grindy team.
Jordan's played 29 games this year. God. And he's doing that.
And he sucked. And he sucked.
And they're
Conforto.
doing this. I hate the Astros cheaters. All, yada yada yada. Hand injury for Jordan.
Damn, that's brutal.
And they still have 52 wins on the year.
They're a grindy team. What's up, Fizzle? No
It's
Mariners so
it's Hunter
far.
Brown, Framber Valdez, right?
There's
So
one other name there.
you would take the Yankees in the series against the Astros with that pitching? And against the Yankees pitching?
Listen here, we gotta be in October.
It's not gonna be the Yankees. I'll put money the Yankees won't make it.
Dodgers and Yanks. That's the World Series right there.
It's gonna be the Tigers.
That's what.
Yankees can't even beat Houston. That's my point. Exactly.
That's
Kerry
like
Cards.
that's like
Kerry
an
Cards
ALCS.
gets it.
That's an ALCS right there.
No, it's the Tigers. Who's gonna get past the Tigers? Who's gonna beat the Tigers? Astros? Twins? Mariners?
Hey man, this is baseball. We're not talking football here. This is baseball we're playing. Everyone is
That's
live.
true. No, that's true.
This
very,
is
very
baseball,
true.
man.
Very, very true statement.
Come on now.
But I'd put my money on the Tigers over the Astros over the Yankees.
Tigers, Dodgers.
There you go, McDonald. Agreed.
Mets, yeah, the Mets are floating with a really good record right now.
I love when teams try to buy titles and lose. Whoa. Mets is retracted. What happened? He said no.
What did he say?
He took it back.
Oh, Tigers,
okay,
Dodgers?
okay,
Rockies,
okay.
Red Sox, yeah. That's what I'm in for. Jack Kokanovich. Jack Kokanovich here. Still don't know how to say this guy's name. Kokanovich. Kokanovich.
Dude, Jeremy
Ow.
Pena and Isak Paredes are having a year.
Yeah, Paredes is nasty right
He's
now.
having a year.
Yeah. Pena, really? I did not know
Jeremy
that.
Pena's having a career year.
Holy shnikes.
Comeback player of the year, maybe? But he's hurt. Oh, that's not good.
I saw him playing the other day. Cockadoodle-doo, that's it. Right, sports? So, hope everyone else figures it out.
Here we go. I hear some fireworks.
The fireworks are starting. Wow, look at Jeremy Pena.
322, Cat.
Wow.
322.
11 bombs, only 40 RBIs, still great numbers.
Look at his OPS.
He must be
86,
he must be a stupid defensive player. His defensive
his
war
4.6.
His defensive war must be out of this.
4.6, Cat.
I want to see his defensive war. It must be out of this world. That must be a huge push of war from D.
Oh, he's one of the better shortstops.
Oh yeah, no, he's got to be.
so-
I mean, he's just
so
got to have a
you're on point
ridiculous
there.
defensive
You're
war.
on point there. You know?
Because those aren't necessarily
No.
numbers that will give you a
No,
5 war.
No. But his defense definitely,
Oh,
he's a
yeah.
war player.
No,
So,
he must be.
Yeah, so. I'm sorry. Right now, I know it's the halfway point. I just see the Tigers as the best AL team. Period. Period.
Who was it? Who was it at this point last year? AL. Who was it? It was the Yankees that's at the top.
No, well, see, the Tigers went. They beat the Astros. Remember, no one thought they would.
Yeah, but at this point last year, where were they? Where were we? Like, who was the best team in baseball last year at this point?
It was always the Yankees.
Was the
it?
Yankees, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
the
the
Yankees.
Yankees.
Yeah, had
And
to
the
be.
Dodgers. What's up, Zill? Happy 4th, sir. Happy 4th. Yama. And the Rockies go down. I wonder what the spread on this Rockies game was. I wonder if it was plus 2.5 like it normally is.
Now you know who's a sneaky pitcher? Casey Mize.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, Casey Mize.
Did everyone forget he was a former number one pick overall?
Wow, look at those numbers. 2.86, scoring an 8-2 record.
Casey Mize? Everyone's sleeping on Casey Mize? Wasn't he a number one pick overall?
Was he? I don't actually know.
Or number
Papa.
2? Something like that. It was top 2 pick, wasn't he?
Any home runs in that game, YJ? Anything from Rooker or Wilson?
Oh, yeah. Number 1 overall, Katarina. He hears me.
Pena's defensive war is 7? Oh my god.
Wow.
That's incredible. That is insane.
He's mad at me right now. He's like, I'm busting on the yummy.
Oh yeah, he's pissed right now, dog. Come on now.
E, I love you.
He's holding it all back right now.
E, I love you.
I'm trying to, you know, fight for E here, but
E, I love you. You know that.
I'm trying to fight for E here.
He's like, Bobo, we're dropping the gloves.
Yeah,
As soon as I get
yeah,
back in.
absolutely. You and that Yankee talk, that Yankee chatter.
He's like, we're dropping the gloves when I get back in the office.
I gotta check. Ooh, what the hell is this? Please tell me. Oh man, we left Jacob Wilson on the bench.
Oh my god. You left everybody on the bench, Cat. What are you doing? No carry cards. Casey Mize is their number 2. 8-2 with 2.86.
It was Flaherty, and now Flaherty has just he has not figured out how to pitch in the last like month and a half. That guy cannot figure it out.
Reese Olson's been better.
Yeah. Reese Olson's been better than Flaherty.
So-
Flaherty has just not really been himself. It's been very frustrating.
I'm telling you, I think their bullpen is stellar. I think the Tigers have nowhere to go but.
Ooh, nice little K action here. KZ3. I wonder who that is. It's Chris Sale here. I love these. Chris Sale on the K die cut. Minsky, just start firing, dude. Every chat is like 25 XP or something like that. Just fire them out. Fire them out here. Braves here and flip.
Oh, I am scared. He's not saying a word. I'm scared. He's seething right now.
Yeah, he is. What in the world?
He's seething right now.
Just fire him off here, Minsky. Just fire him off, Minsk. What's up, Rear? What's up, Jaws? How are you?
What up, Jaws?
Wait, yeah, I was honestly joking about that. I don't know how much XP you get. You get 75 XP an hour? What? That's a grind. That's a grind. Honestly, Minsky, YouTube came out with a new update and thought it would be really cool to rank everyone in the chat now. So now that's what's going on in the chat there. Aren't you having fun? Aren't you having so much fun with it? Kyle McCann here. A's. Where is Kyle McCann now? I don't really know. You kicked it with Hawk today? No way, Minsky. Like in person? What?
Now, the Mets, I don't know how they're doing this with their pitching either.
What happened?
I don't know how the Mets are winning with their pitching staff.
They have a weird pitching staff.
Right? Do you see this lasting? Who's their pitching?
Who are those guys?
Who are their pitchers?
Who are these guys on that team?
Clay Holmes, Montas, Peterson are your starters?
Who are any of those guys on that team?
How are the Mets winning?
That's actually incredible. Just the names alone.
I mean, Kerry, I'm looking at the lineup and it's in the standings, and it's just mind-boggling to me.
Is that on the horizon, Zil? Is that on the horizon? Minsky is Ian Kinsler. Oh, Minsky, are they out? Are they down there in Dallas for the show?
Yeah, they're in Dallas.
Nice. That's where Minsky and Hawk are hanging out. Gotcha. Very cool, dude.
Yeah, Hawk buying it all. That's his new job, man.
Hawk buying it all. Yes, he really is.
But he only buys what, Hawk's a sharp, so we all know this.
Yeah.
So he only buys what,
If you guys have any cards that you believe hold that thought there, it's a cool one. McCutcheon out of 99 here. 62 out of 99.
Wow, that's a big boy.
It's a cool McCutcheon here on the base piece. Beat the Phillies 9-2. Let's see how he did that day.
Holy moly.
He went 2 for 5, 3 runs plated, a bomb with 2 RBIs here. A comfortable one. Pretty cool. Green one on that one. Cool McCutcheon. Let's rock and roll for the rest of this
nice,
case here,
Minsky.
folks.
Cool.
Nice, dude. How about a tell me for a team above the Pirates? All right, let's try that. He does, yes. If you guys, Hawk, it absolutely works for Blez, and he is constantly buying cards for Blez for repack purposes, and he's going to every show all over the globe He's literally at every single show.
Next time you're gonna see Hawk is at the National.
The National, yeah, that's right.
After Dallas is National.
Who's going to the National? Who's going to the National?
So this is definitely a promotion for Hawk. So you know what I mean? This is what he wanted to do.
Oh yeah, Hawk is thriving right now because he's in his wheelhouse right now. Hawk is in his wheelhouse, I will say.
He's doing what he's supposed to be.
I just talked to Hawk not too long ago. He's doing great. He's loving this buying
Dallas was
thing.
this weekend, eh?
Yeah, Dallas is right now.
YJ. Swisher's out there as well. So Swisher's out there buying your basketball, football stuff, occasional baseball, but usually Hawk is gonna be the baseball guy. So, not that Swisher wouldn't, but no kidding.
Nice, Carrick.
Zilla, you're not kidding.
Nice.
That's why he's out there doing what he's doing. No, I think this is gonna be his new permanent position.
There's something going on here at the Blez. There's something going on here at the Blez, and Hawk is a really big part of that you all are gonna have to wait for that announcement. It's a really, really big thing, and we are basically it's called the bullpen for Hawk of the GOAT. We need the GOAT for our guidance here, and he is the one leading us along that way there. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Anything Blez baseball is Hawk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you're onto something there, Bardom.
Yeah. Some really cool stuff here on the horizon for Blez in this upcoming. I'm not sure when all what we're talking about is going to happen, because I don't know too much about it either. It's very hush-hush. It's very secretive. Jesse Winker here. But 2026 is going to be like, I think it's going to roll out before 2026. But it will, I hate to, almost be just like Backer, but it's going to change the industry. It absolutely will. It's going to change the industry. It's an industry-changing type feat here, so we're excited at the Blez, and you all definitely should be as well. It's going to be really fun.
Can't say a word.
That's all I know. That's all. Trust me, I know I'm saying this as if like I know everything about this, what's going on. I have no clue. I know the slightest. I was told, here's what it's about. And I went, oh, okay, gotcha. And that's it. That's all I know.
But that's more than everyone else knows.
That's more than a lot of people know. I will say that. It's going to be a very exciting thing here. It's going to be really, really exciting. Like in OnlyFans, butts were carved. Yes, it all has. Yes, we called Hobby Hawk and Erica Jones for the support.
MGH quoting Backer word for word. Bang.
Thank you.
What Blez is about to bring to the market will change the sports car breaking industry.
Yes,
as we know.
I love that video.
Forever.
You guys saw that video on Instagram. That is the video. That's what's going on. That video that you guys saw is just as much as I know.
Kevin coming back.
Okay? You guys know just as much as I do. Kevin coming back.
Not anytime soon, buddy. You'd rather see Bobo breaks than that.
Wow. Probably one of the coolest pieces I've ever seen out of S2 coming up here.
Whoa.
Probably one of the really cooler pieces in S2 I've seen
Shit.
coming up here.
Holy shit. Is he here?
Yeah, he was here. He was here.
Holy shit.
He's here for sure. It's a really cool one in S2 there. I'm not sure how much this team was, but pretty good return on this.
What up, Christian?
What's up, Abat? What's up, Abbott?
MGH.
I always have to adjust my mind. It's not
here?
It's not Abate. It's not Abate. It's Abbott. It's Abbott. It's Abbott. It's Abbott. Cool piece here for the Braves. For the Braves here. This one goes to flip on this one. This is a sick Chipper Jones here. Nice chipper here out of 30. 1.1.
Have you ever seen one of these? Yeah.
Nice chipper here.
Sick.
Dope piece here. The triple color patch auto. 26 out of 30.
That
Chipper
is
Jones.
Sick. That is sick.
Nice piece
Is
out
that
of
from like a
S2.
specific game or something?
Is not a game use piece of equipment or uniform. But it's still nasty. Let's do it. Let's go, Flip. Nice hit, Flip.
That is sick, brother.
Larry's a douche.
Larry's a douche? Larry Jones?
I heard so many bad stories about Larry and like how he named his kids, Shay and whatever else he might have named his kids.
Hey, that's the ultimate troll.
Yeah, right? He named his kid Shay.
Because he ate off Mets pitcher.
Yeah.
He killed the Mets.
It's so savage.
He killed the Mets.
It's so savage.
Let's
go, Flip.
You're an Andrew guy, but still, I mean, Chipper Jones? I don't know.
Yeah, we take that.
The second best switch hitter of all time. If you still put Mickey Mantle ahead of him.
Oh, I was gonna say, who's one here? Okay, Mickey. Okay.
All right, so I would still say maybe with longevity and everything, Chipper should have been number one, but still people like to make.
The topic came up when I was watching the Marlins game. I think yesterday or 2 days ago. Top 10 switch hitters of all time. What are they?
Okay.
And you know what? I know 10 switch hitters, but do I know the top 10 switch hitters of all time in baseball?
I know Beltran made that list.
I don't know. I would actually need some help on that for
Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran. Yep.
Chipper Jones, obviously top
Chipper
two.
Jones.
Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle. And then from there on, it's like, okay, who are the goats? Who are the goats?
Switch hitting goats.
Who are the goats of switch hitting?
Good question.
We just got off like 1, 2, and 3 there.
Ruben Sierra. Sleeper.
Okay, back to the goats.
Okay. Sleeper, but not goat. Good player. Great player.
Like, without looking that up, truly, I have some struggles with that. I try.
Not
Jurickson Profar. Yo.
No.
Good luck here, folks, on your silvers. DeZenzo here for the Astros in chaos. 3s out of 50 here. 33 out of 50 on the gold there. See if we can spike one more better name, either for the Astros or someone else in this break
Bernie
here.
Williams in that list?
Bernie Williams.
Yankees great?
Gotta be, yeah, absolutely. He has
I
to
think
be.
Bernie Williams has to be there.
Absolutely.
Eddie Murray is definitely 1,000% on the list. Larry Walker, Pete Rose
Wow.
belong on that list.
Ichiro out of 10 here.
Oh, wow.
Mariners and Barry.
Berkman. I like Berkman.
That's a sick one. Fat Sand, what's up, man? Could you just mod up Fat Sand? What's
Yeah.
up, Fat Sand? How are you?
Absolutely.
That's a cool one here. Ichiro out of 10.
Wow.
Mariners and Barry. Someone was asking me earlier, or Fizzle was asking me earlier, what Mariners have come out. There we go.
Barry Deco. That is sick. What a way to end this break.
Yeah, nice. Nice chipper there to our silver packs here. We have a gold. Can we spike one more auto here? Skeens there.
Skeenies.
A blue Kershaw out of 150.
There we go.
Kenny Lofton. That's a good one.
Lofton's a good one.
That's a good one.
Sweeper.
That's a good one. P. Rose a switch hitter?
Yeah, I think
Oh my
so.
god, then he's easily number 2. Easily number 2. Not
Number
even
one.
not even close.
You gotta put a number one.
I mean, yeah, if we're not, it's Mickey Mantle. Like,
I
it's
understand
Mickey
Mantle's
Mantle, but
lore and everything, but longevity and everything, I'll put Rose number one.
yeah, I mean, you know,
Not Swisher. He doesn't belong there.
to me, when I think of Pete Rose, I don't really think of, speaking of Mickey Mantle, I don't necessarily think of switch hitting, so that's why it doesn't necessarily come to mind. But once you say that, Pete Rose, oh my god, absolutely.
He has to be above Larry.
Absolutely. It's pretty ugly outside the top 10. That's the fun part, MGH. That's the good part about it, because switch hitting is no easy feat here. So that's actually kind of cool. Woof. A big woof, Skylar. Here's your recap, folks. This, I can't remember what the name of this. It's like Vintage Back or something like that. I can't remember. It's really cool, though. Gunnar Henderson there. That's at a 90 on him. Some patches. Sal Frelick there. Michael Harris out of 150. Cruz. Some blues here. Purples. These are out of 2025. Give me a deuce. Ah, so close. Ronaldo Lopez out of 74. Romano out of 74. Rodriguez out of 74. Gold Kyle McCann here. Gold for the Tigers here. Celebrating Jack Kakanovich. Griffin Conine. Mason Montgomery. Angel Martinez. Bo Jackson. A sneaky cool piece there for the Royals. And Sponger. DeZenzo out of 50 here. Clayton Kershaw. Skeens. Nolan Jones out of 99, Jen Tran, The Miz, and Ricky Henderson. All the first pitch. I think we were missing one first pitch, was Mark Long. David Bednar there on the golden mirror image variation. Lindor here for the Mets and YJ here. 2 HFAs here. Padres, Blue Jays, Sugano, team logo border. The K here, sale on the K. It's actually a cool one for Flip. McCutcheon here on the base piece. Ichiro for the Mariners here out of 10. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Whoa, no way, Abbott. What's going on there? Chipper Jones out of 30 for the Braves and Flip. Really, really nice one there. Folks, that was the break. We appreciate you as always. 2025 Topps Series 2 Hobby, a full case
Today's
loose.
the day of the
PYT
homers, I'm
17.
telling you.